Well, I think now's the time. Great time to get out and check out the mounds.
Yeah.
Maybe not 11 o'clock at night,
No,
but just
no.
generally speaking, before it gets really, really
The gate
muggy.
is closed. Don't you know? We understand what
in
you're
here?
getting at.
We want to kind of check things out.
It is
Lori
really
Johnson
quiet.
told us to come
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
I didn't.
That's
Yeah,
that away.
we stress daylight hours. Yes. No, that's a great place out there. It's going to be interesting to see how that story unfolds there. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you what. If you were wanting the summertime pattern to kind of settle on in, I think you found the week for it right here. Heat's been kind of building in. Humidity levels coming up. Pop-up shower, thunderstorm, that kind of thing. Good time to put down some sod if you are the Georgia National Fairgrounds out there. You can see many, many pallets of it. Yeah, I've been following what they've been doing. I've been looking at the camera. They pulled the shrubs out. Now they're putting the sod in. It's fun to watch. Mid-60s by tomorrow morning. A look at the map shows a lot of 70s on the board. We're seeing low to mid, some upper 70s out there. And as we go into tomorrow, I'm thinking maybe some low 90s. So we'll start to bring the numbers up some more. Now these numbers, the dew point map shows, you know, when you have no green on there, that's kind of what we had last week, just really bone dry stuff. This is kind of middle of the road humidity. Once you get that dark green, that is the swampy stuff right there that, of course, we are very good at moving that in as we go on into the summer, pros at that, but we're not quite to that point just yet. So this is going to be occasionally kind of maybe a little bit more of a muggy feel, but sort of in between. There's the radar shot that shows just not much of anything. Actually, there's nothing. The clouds are rolling by on the satellite shot. And let's dig into future view and see how it rolls for tomorrow. Now, when you're dealing with convective type stuff like this, meaning off of the heat of the day, so it's going to fire up afternoon, evening time, summertime thing, the models, they're not good at pinpointing that exact thing. It's not like, here's where a front or an air mass is coming in and things are changing. So we'll see. This is tomorrow morning. There could be some sprinkles nearby. This kind of thing right here, so don't get too locked in on the spot. But this is going to be 2, 3 in the afternoon tomorrow, maybe a pop-up shower, maybe a little rumbler here or there. They'll pass on through, and then they'll start to fall apart. This takes us into Wednesday, where we may actually get a little bit of a drier shot, not totally, but some of the humidity levels farther north and east may back off, which could see some of the rain developing toward the south and west here as we go into the afternoon and evening Wednesday, and then maybe still sticking with a pop-up shower, so Wednesday night and to the late evening hours. This will take us into Thursday afternoon, where at least on this model, we're not far enough out to see the rain develop. Long-range stuff shows some color nearby. It may end up being, as we go through, that it's a little less chance as we get into the second half of the week, maybe more toward the west here, but I've got us in at 20% across the board, and we're going to keep that same thing going as we go into the weekend. A mainly dry weekend, but maybe a little pop-up here or there. A lot of 70s out there now. Tomorrow morning, we'll go down a little bit more into the 60s, and then tomorrow afternoon, I've got us some 90, 91 kind of stuff out there. Yeah. And then as we head into Wednesday morning, we start in the 60s, and Wednesday afternoon, a lot of mid to upper 80s, and we'll see if any numbers jump above that. You see flashes of dark green at times here. So this is that kind of little bit drier air, maybe in northeast Georgia as we head toward Thursday. But for the most part, we are in, I don't want to say full-blown summer mode, but definitely starting to inch that way. So upper 80s to low 90s, humidity levels up, elevated enough that maybe we pop up a shower or a little thunderstorm as we go into each afternoon. So far, Mother's Day weekend's looking good. Again, thinking summertime, maybe something in the afternoon you have to dodge here or there. Okay.